Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. I'm Paper Mario Guy.
I'm ShadowyProductions.
And got rid of that nasty 666 number. Kind of on accident, but kind of on purpose. But in the last episode, we were talking about some new video games that are going to be coming out, and also we completed the first star of Bluey Base and that galaxy, as well as I did not mean to press B.
Oh,
but
okay.
Alright. But we we completed out Ghostly Galaxy, or I think we, for the most part, we still have another, I think, a purple comet.
Yeah.
But
we
yeah,
probably won't be coming back for a while.
Yeah, so we finished all of Bluey Base actually, because I'm forgetting to add in the first 4 minutes and part of Ghostly Galaxy. But we are going to be going to the Beach Bowl Galaxy secret mission. And I do believe that we get to introduce a wonderful new, power-up in this particular episode. One that I think this is the first game that it debuted in, or at least it's the first main series game, I believe.
Well, I think it might have appeared in Partners in Time.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying main series game, I think. I want to say you have to come up here, too. But that is yet to be seen. Oh, no, I believe I know where we need to go. Let's hop down here. Yeah,
you might have to break open that.
Yeah, we need a shell to come in over here and break that chest. So I was just kind of scouting out the area. And there is one right here. So let's go down and pick it up. And as you can see, there is a plethora of different shells for some reason. I don't know. I don't think there were that many shells in any of the other missions, but I could be mistaken.
But
so now that we have the shell, we can walk over.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the B button on this controller is a little. That's probably why you accidentally canceled out that one screen.
I guess it's a little sensitive.
It's jams. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I was saying I need to get a new Wiimote, because there's something wrong with everyone that I own. One just doesn't work. That one has the jam B button, and the black one is my brother's. So
kind
of
another reason. Not in a good spot. So let's come over here and open this up, and this will produce a launch star, and this launch star will send us to an entirely new different galaxy, and we just saw the star as we go by, and we get a fantastic what is it called, remix of Super Mario Bros. 3 Athletic Theme, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
So what we have to do in this particular mission is we have to get these damn cataquacks to come over here.
Reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine.
Yes, and we have to get them to launch us up into the sky. Dave, don't drown.
What?
You're not going to be able to help me if you're drowning. But luckily, they just respawn. So you have to walk this cataquack over the bridges and to this particular little star coin thing. And in the sky, it will produce an ice flower, which, you know,
we were waiting for the name, but
yeah, so
didn't even
which
tell us.
produce is Ice Mario, and Ice Mario is basically like Jesus. He can walk on water and do a whole bunch of cool little things, such as turn waterfalls into wall jumping areas. And I went in the wrong area, but that's okay.
I always thought the whole ice skating thing was pretty cool. Like if you shake your remote, he skates on the ice.
Indeed. So let's go back over here, and we'll go up to this one. This one's a little bit closer, so for quicker, things. And you actually do have to move rather quickly in here, because it doesn't really give you too much leeway with making it up here. Oh, just barely made it. So how about that? So we're going to have to use the ice flower once more, and
we're going to combine our two little strategies that we've been using. We're going to have to use the ice, and we're going to have to lower the cataquack.
But the cataquack is going to try and mess with us. But as long as... Hey, don't... Oh, poor cataquack. Falling in all that ice water. Oh, and we're falling in ice water, so we don't want to necessarily die. So let's swim back over and grab our ice flower. This may take you a few tries, but it's really not that difficult, and like, you're not gonna die or anything. These I don't believe these big ice things actually like hurt you. And as long as you can get like a nice little like thing going, you can get the star with relative ease. So
at least it's not like Banjo-Kazooie where you go in the cold water and take damage.
Well, I do believe there is actually cold water later in the game that you take damage from if you go into, or is that Galaxy 2? Or maybe both.
I don't know. But it's not that water.
It's definitely not that water. I think Sunshine is the only game to not have water that hurts you when you go into it. Like
yeah,
Super Mario 64 had it in not Cool Mountain, but
the other one.
I cannot think of it right now.
Bowser again. Am I like 3 for 3 with the Bowser levels?
I think you are. I think it just winds up that you land on Bowser. I don't know. I mean, if you don't want to do Bowser,
no, I have
no
no
do something else. But
I can't remember the name.
Cool Mountain is the third world. I know that much.
I'm trying to think of the name.
I know it's a repeating name too. I'm almost positive it's a repeating name. I'm trying to think of cold terms. I really can't. I can't think of it. I really can't.
Yeah, that's surprising. I'm usually like good at that. This you gotta look it up. It's gonna be bugging us. So while Paper Mario guy looks that up, I'm gonna hop into this cannon right here. We're going to. Oh, well, there we go. That's very cleverly marked. I hope I don't blast off into the abyss of space. Yeah, okay. As long as you can grab onto that. It doesn't really matter how awful your aim is.
Snowman's Land.
Snowman's
Land did it.
I knew that too.
Yeah, I don't know.
We both did.
That was just, I don't know, kind of drawing a blank. I'm trying to think of little icy things, but yeah, Snowman Land in Super Mario 64 had the whole ice water that hurts you, and Galaxy and Galaxy 2 do. Sunshine did not. Although Sunshine had a plethora of different like types of water that hurt you, like the toxic stuff.
Practicing.
Fireman's practice.
Alright. You could, if you want to, buy a 1-up or a mushroom that increases your health if you want to. But we're not poos. Oh, get rid of them. Now I think we can actually destroy those cannonballs if we really... I'm not doing too good. 1 death per level, on average.
I still have more deaths than you, so don't feel bad. And I'll end up with more deaths.
At least I got like a pretty decent checkpoint. Didn't have to start the whole level. Note to self: do not jump, do not get hit by cannonballs. I got this. At least I got 1.
I like this little.
Yeah, I got hit by
segment.
Shit.
I like this little segment. I think it's pretty cool.
Me too. When I'm not dying. Wait a minute. This looks familiar.
Very familiar indeed.
But we're not fighting that Camilla or whatever her name is. I remember us being on a similar battleship when we fought her. Or when you fought her. And we're actually fighting Bowser Jr. himself. And he really does not seem that difficult. Just grab a Koopa shell, just like with Camilla Koopa actually, and just toss it at him, except there are Koopas everywhere. So it's actually easier.
Yeah, and I think Camilla Koopa actually had to send the Koopa your way, whereas like with this,
you should occasionally like shoot out fire and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I think this is the magic, you know, this is just like any other Mario game in Magic 3, so you only really, like you can actually speed run this quite quickly if you can pick up, you know, a decent amount of Koopa shells and not miss.
Gonna do something different, yeah. Get like a second phase.
And a little tempo increase for the music. Because, you know, tempo increases mean that things are going to get harder, that you're entering in a new phase.
Well, my aim goes.
Speaking of tempos and stuff like that, I know we mentioned Sonic Generations in the last video, and because I'm very excited for that game, I figured I'll bring it up again. Something with the Sonic Generations, and one of the reasons I'm so pumped for it is because there is a guy named Scottish DuckTales who's kind of doing a countdown for it. And he was playing through Green Hill Zone, right? And I knew that there were definitely a few differences between the PAL version of Sonic the Hedgehog as well as the North American version. But Sonic the Hedgehog for the PAL version is actually much slower. And I wonder if Mario games are slower, like both in the music tempo and the speed of the game.
That's interesting.
You
Slower
got
in
a
the
ground
PAL
star.
version?
Yeah, so in the PAL
Is it just,
version...
like, easier?
No, as in it's just like everything runs slower. Like, I think, and I'm just spitballing, and I'm sure you have some European fans, and they can correct me if I'm wrong, but instead of it being like 60 frames per second, it would be like 50 frames per second or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it definitely runs slower, and then the music is a little bit slower as well. So
Yeah.
I always wondered if Mario was like that, because I feel like Mario would be definitely a lot easier if it ran a little bit slower. Whereas Sonic the Hedgehog, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe different region videos are processed at different speeds.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not an expert.
another thing is, like, I guess if everything is slower, you really don't notice the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Once the engine room on the upper level has power, the whole observatory will be working. Then the Comet Observatory will fly as a starship once again. And you will be able to fly to your special one in the center of the universe.
What time are we at?
We are at like 11 minutes, I believe.
Alright, so we're good.
So we'll do one more star. I'm gonna see if I can actually find a star in a different area, because I don't really feel like going to the bedroom just yet if we don't have to. Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back. This picture shows where I am. Help me. Sure. And I think I did. I don't know if we split the I think we split the Battlerock missions, but I mean, I don't mind going back to Battlerock. It has fantastic music and a great atmosphere, and Luigi stars are pretty easy stars and rather short, which is convenient because, you know, we don't want like a 7-minute star, you know, at this late in the video. So things working out in our favor, and that's pretty awesome. Something that I've actually been, you know, curious as to, you know, what your thoughts are is, you know, with the Wii U coming out soon, Galaxy 1 and 2 were like huge hits, but like, would you want to see a third Galaxy, or do you think that that would kind of just get like a little ridiculous?
I mean, if they made a new Galaxy, I would definitely buy it and play it. But if I had the choice, I definitely think that I wouldn't want like a new one. I think I'd want something.
Oh, I'm in Space Junk. Why am I in Space Junk? Why am I in Space Junk? I was wondering. I was like, what the hell? Like, these don't sound like the missions that I was doing.
Yeah,
Alright, well, that was
stupid. We can exit pretty quickly, right? We don't have to cut here, do we?
Yeah, we can return to the observatory. What is this?
That would be the note that he gave you.
Oh, so you could just like look at it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even. I've never noticed that before.
But anyway, I would prefer if they went back with something like Super Mario 64 or even Super Mario Sunshine, where they just had like a bunch of different, like, not like 40 different galaxies, but maybe say like, I don't know, 12, not galaxies, but worlds with maybe more stars in each world, and maybe have them differ a bit more from each other. That's just me. Maybe like one world that was like a throwback to Galaxy that had some Galaxy elements in it, like space and stuff, but...
Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't heard much about, you know, a 3D Mario game for the Wii U yet. And, you know, I've heard that there are, you know, some people, like, there's some talk about perhaps a new Super Mario Brothers Mii, where like you would play as your Miis. And honestly, like, as far as that's concerned as well, I think as far as Mario is concerned, I would like to see some new ideas. But I mean, for some reason, I just have that gut feeling that maybe they will try to go for another Galaxy game. And personally, I would like to see some you know, new material, new ideas. And I mean, I think that's a hard thing to do, but I think Nintendo is up to the task, and you know they put their heart and soul into the Mario games. So
especially on the new platform where there's a bunch of new possibilities with the new controller thing and such.
But I mean, and that I guess brings me to the next question. If you could, pick any one particular theme, this is space, sunshine was obviously, a beach, tropical type thing. What would your theme of choice be? And obviously, Super Mario 64 didn't really have a theme, but it seems like that's where they're going.
That's a tough question to answer, but I don't know, I'd probably just... I know it doesn't really have a theme, but I'd like something along the lines of Super Mario 64, where it's just like really diverse. There's like a little bit of everything. You got like your lava world, you got your, your grass world, your desert world, just a bunch of different worlds, each with their own different characteristics and people and such. Because I think a space theme for two like big 120-star games is just a third game. It would start to wear a little thin.
Yeah, no, I think I kind of agree with the whole Super Mario 64 idea. I do enjoy that kind of look at things. All right, Goomba, come over here so I can get a coin. I don't want to die. So if you can't, think about where Luigi is, come down here, and he's right over here, so we need to go over and get those bullet bills to help us out. I think, like, if I were to think about themes for the new Super Mario Galaxy, I would probably try to pull from something that, or not Super Mario Galaxy, but the new Super Mario game. I would probably try to pull from, maybe a theme that was used in one of the galaxies. And I mean, like, I'm such a big fan of the tropical theme, but I don't think I would actually want to see another one of those. But I think that, alright, here. Come down here
there,
and lock onto me from down here. Okay, there we go. I think, I don't know. Oh, come on.
Those are some pretty inconveniently placed pillars.
They are some pretty inconveniently placed pillars. But we'll get around it. I don't know. That's a tough question. I didn't even think about my personal answer for that.
Just an entire game with a desert theme?
No. No.
Or an underwater theme?
If there were ever themes that I wouldn't want, it would be the desert and the underwater theme. Alright.
You're just in a submarine the entire game.
No. That would be brutal. But I thought I'd go crazy and try to save me sooner next time, bro. Hey, maybe I just won't save you at all next time. Oh, and another green star. How fantastic.
One more and we get to go to the Trial Galaxies.
But I don't think we'll visit the Trial Galaxies for a little bit.
Yeah. I don't even remember where the third green star is. So, probably not for a while. Bent on getting that star with a backflip, aren't you?
I wanted to get it with a backflip, but it's like just really awkward. I guess it's in the center more.
It's like right above Luigi.
Oh, there we go. The most difficult part is getting the star. But now that we got another green star, I believe that just about does it for this episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy.
I am ShadowyProductions.
And I am Paper Mario Guy.
And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.
So see you then.